you know, I don't feel like walking all the way back there.
Did you not rent a bike?
No.
Rent a little electric bike, that's what we got. The handiest thing is you get around everywhere in minutes.
But you get to keep it for the whole couple of days?
Yeah.
Same price, or is it more?
He knows a guy, so we got them for free. But I don't think they're that expensive.
I think the one lad was saying it was 40 quid for the electric bike.
Stop.
It's 20 for a regular bike.
Oh, okay. But it's the handiest thing ever, I must say.
Nah.
We're flying around the place. I am slightly worried about what that's going to be like when the drink is involved.
Yeah, well, I'm going to do the old-fashioned way, and I'm going to walk around. Shall we do a sneaky? It's open. Just want to take a look inside, explore, see what this is like. Many people's been here. Sure, I walked up that. I deserved the reward of looking at this ancient building.
Hello.
Hello, how are you? The lower road, keep going straight?
Oh, that's a nice road.
Yeah.
And you bring you down to the low road.
Okay.
The sea, well, you won't see seals now.
No.
Until the tide goes out.
Okay.
They go out, yeah. But when the tide, the seals and the back and the...
Okay.
That's
it's over there. Okay, well, I'll go my way down there. I've been up walking since about 4:30 this morning.
Where you staying?
I'm staying at the glamping. I was camping last night.
Oh, you're back in Corona.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Originally Montreal, but I live in Wexford.
Oh, yeah.
Lochgorman.
You're from America, maybe?
No, Canada.
Oh, Canada. Oh, yes, I was over there about 50 years ago in Boston. And
yeah.
We went with the Boston Gaelic Society. We were half player, and we had the bus and.
So Sean, the elusive Sean.
The elusive Sean.
Cowell Sean.
I'm not huge. I tried your Lax pub actually. I could be having a pint before the boat.
Alright, so the only issue I see is the ground I picked, it's on a little bit of a slant. So I'm sort of sliding to the side of the thing, but it's holding up. We have to make it through the night, hopefully, and tomorrow we get rewarded by those glamping pods. So fingers crossed. Stay tuned to see how it goes through the night. I got my bag from the office there. Sean is going to have to wait till tomorrow. Couldn't be ours heading out trying to find him back there because it's about I guess about a 1.5 kilometer walk there and back. So you're looking 3 kilometers. I think I found a niche with the tent because it is very windy. But the problem is the place where I found it, it's in a corner by the tree. I don't know if you can see it all the way at the end, that big tree in front. There's the green tent on the right, but the ground is sloped, so I'm like sliding. So I don't think I'll have a great night's sleep. So I decided I won't be going out to the pub and I got some Oreos and I got some sweets and I got a bottle of water, and the toilet's just over there. You can even see the blue tent there that the couple had put up. It's not doing great either with the wind. So I don't think it's just my tent. I think it's tents in general with the wind. But definitely, I wouldn't be recommending that tent if you're in the Republic of Ireland or Scotland or the UK. It's more for flat England place, yeah. I had to move. Look at where I am. And it's been up for half an hour, for about an hour now. I tried moving it sideways and it was okay for a bit, but then it collapsed again. The wind is just too strong.
It is.
So it's not fair on the tent, but it's not meant for Irish or Scottish or Welsh or English. It's good for like Midwest US maybe, where they don't have feckin' wind. And so the only problem is, if you notice the slope, yeah, so I'm like, so I'm hoping to prop cross angle and use my rucksack to block it.
Do you know what you do? Just get drunk and you're not going to know.
No, I'm too bollocks for the night before, and I said, you know, I don't feel like walking all the way back there.
Should you not rent a bike?
No.
Rent a little electric bike. That's what we got. The handiest thing is you get around everywhere in minutes.
But you get to keep it for the whole couple of days?
Yeah.
Same price, or is it more?
He knows a guy, so we got them for free. But I don't think they're that expensive.
I think the one lad was saying it was 40 quid for the electric bike.
Stop.
It's 20 for a regular bike.
Oh, okay. But it's the handiest thing ever, I must say.
Nah.
We're flying around the place. I am slightly worried about what that's going to be like when the drink is involved.
Yeah, well, I'm going to do the old-fashioned way, and I'm going to walk around, and I might even see if I could chance tomorrow evening with the guys with the horses.
Oh yeah, that looks like fun.
But they're expensive. I think one guy said it was 50 quid a person.
Yeah, but they're anywhere in Ireland, they're always like.
But I'm
really
gonna wait.
pricey.
I'm gonna wait till about 4:30, 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
When all the boats are leaving.
Yeah, you might get a deal.
And I might get a deal at the last minute. Say, listen, just take me around just for a little bit.
Say as well, oh, I'm vlogging, and I'd like post you and tag you.
Yeah, but they probably wouldn't care. Like this place was okay with it, but I mean, yeah. So I don't know how it's gonna work.
What's your name? Sorry.
Mick.
Mick. Hannah. Nice to meet you.
And your partner?
Sean.
Sean.
No, friend.
Friend. Okay. You never know. I don't know.
That's it. Your hand, you're just saying partner on the.
Yeah, well, partner in crime maybe. Yeah. So
exactly.
I am not gonna be going out drinking tonight. I'm tired. So tomorrow is good. I'll be over in the third one and the front ones.
Oh, lovely.
So tomorrow night will be more like it.
Yeah.
And I don't have to leave till midday tomorrow, Tuesday.
Yeah, that's not bad. Oh, you'll have great fun.
Yeah. So let's go to the bathroom and then hide in there for the rest of the evening. Good luck on the old session then. This is me just chilling out, relaxing in the tent. I can't stand wind. Watching the old YouTube on my phone. Relaxing. I got some snacks up there, water and that, so hopefully, fingers crossed, I last evening. Stay tuned and we'll find out. Just a little update. Don't know if you can hear it if you pick us up, but it's raining outside really hard. You can sort of hear it on the tent. Hopefully it stay dry. So far it's okay. It's quite comfortable and cozy now, even though I'm at an angle, but my head's above my feet, so far so good. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully it stays up because the wind keeps picking up, keeps shaking around on the top, so fingers crossed. Good morning. Well, not really. It's 12 o'clock, but I have some good news for the update on the old tent. Here it is. We're still standing. Still leaning sideways though. So that's not ideal. But we're still alive. I keep sliding towards the door. It's uncomfortable as crap. But the good news is it's still standing and the rain and the wind's dying down. So I have about 6 more hours to go until I can get up, have my shower, get up ready, and start our day in the adventure of the Inis Mor. And then we have the glamping to look forward to today. Check-ins around 2 or 3. But that's going to be good. And we still have our adventure to find the elusive Sean. So, Cowell Sean. Neusagum. Iwa. Slan. Well, good morning, everyone. It's 5:15. I survived, and so did the tent. However, my back didn't. My back's in absolute bits. It was built in on a 20-degree angle, and I kept sliding all night. I tried to go switch to the sides, and it was a rough night. But today we have to look forward to the glamping. It looks like it's a sunny day. There's no wind, so we might be in luck. For searching for Cowell Sean Inu. Where is he? We have to find him and buy him a pint. And we'll see a lot of stuff exploring the island of Inis Mor, and then we get to indulge ourselves in luxury. So right now we're going to be getting the tent together, getting my stuff into the bathroom. We're going to have a shower, clean myself up for the day, take down the tent a little bit later when it gets, a little drier, because there's a little condensation on it right now. And, that's it. Let's look forward to the day. Happy Monday, everyone. Now, it's a beautiful sunrise, eh? Look at how peaceful the sky is. You hear the birds chirping. There's the miserable tent. Tent was okay, just the wind. Can't hold anything very windy. I had to put it against the wall in this tree to stay up, but it's on a slant. And here's where the shower is. There's where my tent originally was, but you can see it was in a wide open field. Most people put it against the sides. Although, and there's the glamping buds. There's square ones and the round ones in front. We got the round one in front tonight. It's a beautiful crisp day. I made it. My back's not too bad now that I'm standing up. But it was a challenge. You know, with the plastic and the silk of the sleeping bag, they don't really work together. Like, it just pushes you out. Now, I think there was a few more tents yesterday. I don't know, maybe they moved them. But I'm gonna go have a well-adjusted shower, change the clothes, and get ready for this day. I'll leave the tent up till about midday sometime, and then we'll take it down and put it away. Almost debating on whether to leave it here, but no, it's 113 euros, and it is a good enough tent. Just you can't use it in very windy weather. All right, stay with me and see what we get up to today. Lots on the agenda. I'll show you the facilities of the washroom that's available for the camping, which is you have 3 sinks here, 3 different showers, so you have the shower stall. You have a little cubby to sit on. Yeah, so 3 of those, and then you have 4 urinals here, and then 3 more bathrooms. Very clean, very nice. And there's even a washroom for someone with a wheelchair. And wow, let's get cleaned up. And before you know it, I'll be ready. Okay, so I'm all changed, washed. I had to use the wipes and the old-fashioned sink wash because they have showers there, but you have to put €2 coins in it, and I had no €2 coins. So I'll wait till I have the glamping at 3 o'clock to have my proper shower, but I'm all freshened up, changed, and look at this beautiful morning. Got my backpack on. Let's see if I can drop it in the office. And if not, we'll just head on a walk around. I could have probably put my backpack in my tent because there's like not that many people around. There's, you know, I have an extra GoPro and some batteries and stuff there, but well, it's good exercise. The pack's not too heavy. It just has a sleeping bag and the ground sheet. It doesn't have the tent and all that, and a little bit of water and snacks. So I'll just enjoy it. My friend Sean will be proud, you know. He's a super fit ex-special force / ninja warrior, jiu-jitsu, mountain 24-hour mountain bike champion and all that, and he's 60 and he looks like he's, you know, 40. So do my little bit. It's a beautiful day. You can see a boat. Don't know if you can see it out there, but it's heading out. It's like a fishing boat. The water's nice and calm. So we'll walk around and show some of the sights in Inis Mor, and then we'll attempt to find our friend Aran, and we'll give him a pint, hopefully. Today's, well, not technically the last day, because tomorrow we're here till 12. Ferry leaves at 12, midday. And but there's a few relics and sights on the place to see, and we'll go try out the other bar. There's another one, Joe Whitty or Waddies or whatever. I suppose he has good food, good pints, and they have music tonight too. A special musician comes in and does Mondays and Tuesdays, so we'll see what that's like. There's an old abandoned church up on the hill. It's right beside the, is that the internet and probably for radio and TV and stuff. So modern and ancient. And this looks like a national school. Yeah, I'd say it is. So the flower box with the caterpillar in front has that national school, like the old ways. I'd say the population is relatively small. I'll put the amount of population that they have with the last census up on the screen right here. So it was 1944, just at the end of the Second World War. Skolnesuta. And there we go. Play our garden in the back. I'll just keep walking up this trail. By the church, there's that Joe Waddy's bar. We'll discover that later. "100 meters to the right." Oh, here's the crossroads. Okay, Bank of Ireland. We're gonna go to Bank of Ireland. It's a tiny little yoke. That way it'll take us down into this town. Let's just go this way and see what we can see. Buildings, the way the rock was formed. I wonder if it was a house or a barn. I think it was a house. Here's a little car hidden away. Look at that old house there. And behind us is a horse. Your man's riding a horse. Watching why. And there's coming up to the Joe Waddy's pub on the left here. It's a very nice way the trees are done out and green bloomed, and the sun's coming up. Oh, we're in for a good day. Hope you stay around, see what we get up to today. And if you're liking this, please don't forget, hit the like button. It helps with the algorithms to throw it out there to other people. And if you like my content, feel free to subscribe and hit the bell button. Really helps me out. We're pushing towards 2,000 subscribers now. And it's all part of the journey. I remember here they used to have, oh, there's the Craigie Island bus tour. Here we go. Is there a thumbnail here? Potential. I remember seeing this there. Right front at the pub. To a crossroads. To the right, it's the lower road, the green route, and that goes towards the seal colony. That's a fair walk there, just to that one. But this side, I think there's more to offer if we keep going, and we can come back through the lower road anyways. So I guess that's the way to go. Here's an idea of the map. So we're at the red dot, and then there's seal colonies over there. But we're going to take this all the way out towards the 7 churches, and then we'll wake our back, and then we'll take the low road, and we'll go to the seal colony. Sounds like a plan. And we don't have to pay the horse guys, because someone was saying they wanted 50 euros a person for like a 40-minute tour. And I think the vans, which you wouldn't see as much, is 40 euros a person. So I don't know, I guess you can haggle and that. I was tempted on maybe waiting until, you know, 4:45 when they're all gone to the ferries and that, maybe chance my arm. But we'll see. Like, it's a beautiful day, and Gabriel Traveler, who I follow and I look up to, he always likes to walk around. And also Dale Phillips, if you have two strong legs, you may as well use them. It's good exercise, and then you get to see the, you know, the nature, see the houses. Like if you're driving by, even if it's a horse cart being pulled, you know, you're still doing, you know, 15 kilometers an hour maybe. So you could miss stuff, and also we can pause whenever we want if we see something interesting. So let's just keep going along the trail. The other one. This is a middle school, I guess. Oh, it says Kalosht. I wonder if it's for secondary. Let me know in the comments. Looks like an old converted horse barn. I like the old stone, the way it's done. It's in keeping with the countryside. It's a beautiful day. We're walking. You can hear the birds chirping. Keep going. Here's a couple of horsies. Here's one there and one there. Munching away in the grass on this beautiful June Monday morning. In the countryside. What life. See the sun's coming up. So this island goes quite far all the way around. We're going on one side of it. Another option could be maybe take the buggy just the other side, so we can negotiate just a half a trip maybe. We'll see. Maybe walk it all too. Two fine legs. Let's keep it going. Standing on its own. Looking very majestic. Not much grass to eat. I think he's eating it all. It's a fine view in the background, eh? It's very peaceful here. Highly recommend if you're coming to Ireland, make the Aran Islands your destination. There's 3 to choose from. This is the most, has the most amenities and that geared toward tourists. But there's Inis Mor, Inis Mor, and Inis Mor. So large, middle, and small. And you can get to them by ferries. But I think some the smaller ones, there's only certain seasons. So look it up online before you book anything or plan anything. But the summertime's definitely the time to come, because there's plentiful amount of ferries coming over. You can also take the plane if you don't want to do the ferry. The plane is, like I said before in my previous video, it's about an 8-minute drive. Not sure what the cost is for the plane, but it's very reasonable for the ferry. 40 euros return, and it's not even a day return, because I'm going back on Tuesday, so after Sunday to Tuesday, and it's still the 40 euros. Here's a grotto of your lady, Mary. You find these all over Ireland. We'll keep going. Here's some little moo cows. Brown cows, a grey and black and whites. Overlooking the, you can see the mainland during the daytime when it's clear out. There's a fishing boat over there. Don't think the GoPro picks it up. You can see the, I wonder if it is a ship. I don't know. Something shiny. I remember when I was a kid, we were told the brown cows were for chocolate milk and the black and white ones for regular milk. I think I believed that up until I was like probably 10. funny things you can tell kids and they believe it. So just keep walking up this hill. Coming up here. You can see that sign. It's in the sun. See what that is. Here we walk, continue on that, just down from where the sign was. It's not much of a little road. There's a few houses on the right. Houses scattered along the top of the ridge over there. See electric power everywhere now. They all live in modern comforts now. But you can imagine 40, 50 years ago, this wouldn't be the case. Here's a little donkey. See, walking around. Geez, you can walk up to it. I wonder what this is. Oh, looks very nice, eh? There's some horses in the background. It's very picturesque. The sun is right in my face, so hopefully it doesn't blur the camera vision. Usually you like to have your sun in the back. I don't think this is the 7 churches though. We'll take a look. Getting close to the horses though. Maybe this brings us to the seal place. Hello, horsey. Hello. Hello. Okay. I don't think this is where we're supposed to be. Although, you know, so I think I remember this back. I don't think this is the way. I think we have to go to the right to get to the seal place. And if you can go to the left, you'll get back to where you're supposed to be, but then we have to walk back. Okay, I'm gonna go back. Executive decision, I'm gonna go back and continue on that way, and we'll walk along the coast road later. Looked it up on the map, and that was Hempel's Cross, whatever that was, so we went down. So we don't really need to go to that one. I'm more focused on the 7 churches and the seals. We'll see what they're like. Here's a Aran Islands. So it's a primary care, doctor surgery, and nursing unit with a grotto in front. And there it is. Very modern. And we keep on going up the road. Looks like there's a big castle of some sort up there. We have to get to that then, eh? Next on the list. Oh, they're afraid. Mommy's right there. Hello. There's more of them. Hello. Not very friendly. A couple crosses along the side of the road. Can't really make it out. Very fade. There's one there. And I notice there's another one up here. Another one. I wonder if they're like family plots or something. There we go. There's one. Yeah, I think it's a family plot. There seems to be a couple of names on there. There's another one. O'Donnell. Let's keep walking. There's some sort of castle or something on the hill. Wonder if we can get to there from walking here. And then there's the 7 churches, and we make our way back along to see where the seals are. Now, say that, it's still a long way to go. It's a big island, by the way. Look at the rock walls around here. They're all made up really nice. In front of whatever that castle and thing is. Or lookout. Wonder if it's a lighthouse. Anyways, there's 2 little ponies and grazing away. So we've already done over 5 kilometers and it's just after 7 now. So while we're blessed with the weather, we've got to make haste. It's a beautiful day. Exploring Inis Mor. Man with the little scooter. It's a handy way to get around. It's cheap on diesel. Although I can't imagine you can spend much diesel here. Wonder how to get to that place. Jeez. Here's another couple. Here's a horse and a donkey. See the coats on it, eh? Very wintry, even though it's spring. But I get the weather here doesn't climate, so. Hello, Mr. Donkey. How are you doing? Here's Mr. Horse. The National Loop Block. Lube done. Ota. Don't know what that means. We know it's Google Translate. 1 second. So I think if we go up here, we might get to the top part. Very steep. We'll just keep going up the hill. See where it takes us. GoPro gives a perspective, but it's a fair incline to get up to that. I think it's a lighthouse of some sort. We'll take a look, swing back, see where we are. It's a fair loop. We'll keep going. There's some sort of man-made structure here. I wonder what that is. It's like a reservoir or something, or to do with power, or here we go. Well, you can't get up on it, it's closed and locked. Keep going up. Long road up. We're getting there. Not much further to go. That was a decent climb. Reminded me a bit when I was back in Nepal doing the Wang Tang trek. Although, very, 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 very small snippet. But it's when you do things like this, it brings you back memories of other things you've done. So that's why it's always good to go out there and challenge yourself. Do something a little outside of the ordinary. Get out of your comfort zone. You know, like the idea of the Supine this weekend, to hitchhike, meet people, put yourself into some hardship, and hostel with the, look at that little birdie. And then the tent debacle. Ooh, it's closed for renovations. see what is Dun Aran. Oh well, we'll walk around it anyways. It's a beautiful sight. So if you go that way, about 4,000 kilometers, or is it miles? Maybe more than that. I'll take a look. Here's North America. You're at the end of Europe here. So take a look what this is. We'll walk around the outside. That part of it's old, and this looks new. Probably some sort of lighthouse. There's lights on the top there. Here's some houses speckled down there, and I believe if you cross right across here on the other side, you have the place where they do the red boat jumping. Ooh. Shall we do a sneaky? It's open. Just want to take a look inside, explore, see what this is like. Many people's been here. Sure, I walked up that. I deserved the reward of looking at this ancient building. Sure, I'm not going to put myself in harm's way. So, at least we get a closer look at it. And there's the steps to go up to the top of the lighthouse. I have the Hook Lighthouse, which is the longest existing lighthouse in the world. You can watch that. I'll put the link above. Very good tour. Your man was an amazing guide. Let's see what's here. Big fireplaces. I wonder if this was a castle and a home at one point. There we go, we're inside. A lot of people marked their names on here, so I'm not the first. But I'm glad I did this. I'm glad I made the effort and come up here. The last 2 times I was here, I never ventured this place. So, even though you go to a place once or twice, you can always explore new places. You know, also if you walk by the same road twice, you'll notice different things. You know, that's why whenever you go for hikes and walks, even though you do the same path, you always come up with different. And there's a round wall here. Look at all the places in here. It's amazing. Very good. I'm gonna go take a picture in this. See if we can get a little closer. Why not? If you come this far, you may as well keep going. Look at all these walled. Make use of all the rocks here, though. You know, they do that by cleaning out the fields for their animal and for crops and stuff. And then they'd use the stones that are plentiful in the west of Ireland. That's why in the west most of them have walls like this. And the east of Ireland you'll have different types of fencing structures. Here they're making the most of the surrounding rocks. It's cool. It's amazing walking on this. Just watch your feeding, your stepping. Although I climbed the Wang Tang, so that went up to 4,000 plus meters up like crazy mountains. Like one day we did 11 hours of straight going up the hill, and at the time I still had my backpack. I didn't succumb to there's a little well of some sort, natural well. I didn't succumb to the but I did eventually, because we're not, some of us, is not as hard as the Nepalese. Oh my God. Mucho respecto. They're very, very, very strong people, hardworking, and underpaid. So if you ever want to challenge yourself, I recommend going to Nepal. If you want a guide, hook me up, DM me on my Instagram. I have a great guide that took me to Langtang. We went on a few other day trips with him, just as a friend. And I even went to his home place for 5 days, where they sacrificed a goat for me. And for their honor, it was their Deshain holiday. Let's see if we can get around here, if there's an opening, see what this is. Let's get a little closer. Well, there's sort of steps here. But is there an opening? Let me see it get around here. You climb over. So I think there's an opening here. Let's see if we can get in and do some exploration. It's a lot of work, eh? Like, these stones aren't light. So imagine moving them around and placing them. Let's go this way. Celtic Nick investigates, as Harold would say. Reference to Harold Balder, one of the OGs in travel vlogs. Harold also references Gabriel all the time in his vlogs. Gabriel's been doing travel vlogging since like 2008, before YouTube was even a thing, really. Wonder if we have to go back out the same way. I might have to take off my jumper. It's getting kind of warm. We're getting close. Might I remind you, everyone, I still have my backpack on. Mucho impressivo. You get a good view of the whole town. I think it's a lot better than Seven Churches. Seven Churches was just ruins that I seen, like just a bunch of rocks scattered together. This seems, first of all, a better view, more interesting, my perspective. And look, there's even another thing down there that's been made up. It's like Newgrange Mini. It's like a man-made Newgrange. I think someone said something about that. That it was man-made, and in Solace, summer Solace, the light comes in, shines right through. So there's the towers for the antennas that we saw before. So we've done a fair bit of walking today. Maybe we'll be able to go in and get some breakfast somewhere. All right. And they must be still working on this, I think. It goes up, there's steps there. Almost looks like a place you'd have a sacrifice. And there's steps going all the way out. So I guess this would have been making up for like a defense for them. You'd go up and you'd be able to ward off anyone coming at you. Interesting. Because I tried to go down that way, but looks like it's just used for grazing for animals. So I'd end up walking through somebody's garden. So we'll just go back the way we came, head down the hill, keep going towards the Seven Churches. Why not? Still lots of time. It's a lot of places won't open here because most of the people don't arrive to the ferries till later. Now there is a few guests staying here, but a lot of them stays at B&Bs and stuff where they'd have their accommodation or their breakfast sorted. So not me. I got some Haribo sweets, Oreo cookies, and some water. Haven't touched them yet though. Not really hungry yet. Still enjoying the morning workout. You know, we started at what? 5:30, 5:45, and now it's 7:30. So we're doing good. You know, making tracks. Here's the entranceway where we came in. Like I said, if you keep going straight, you'll be going to North America. And the red bill cliff dives, I think they're over there somewhere. One of these sides anyways. They have that every year where they have a little square carved out in the rocks where somebody from an insane height jumps into a little box of water. So here's what I meant about the steps. See how they have an extra rock. Most stone walls in Ireland have this, and you step up and over this, but look at that view going down the hill. It's absolutely stunning. So that was definitely worth the hike for the little effort you put in going up and then around the rocks and stuff. What you see is this really interesting and gratuit, free. And look at it all. I wonder what that yoke is. Looks like a compound of some sort way down there. I think the 7 churches is down that way, not too far away. And then we have to wake our way back to try to find where the seals are. Hopefully we'll see a few seals. Anyways, turn it off for now as we get closer to back on the trail. Okay, now we're back to where we left the trail. And I just swapped out the batteries, so we're good to go. And we're gonna keep going till we see the 7 churches. And we'll make our way back to the seals. And then I'll go see if I can drop my bag off at the office for the glamping. Still probably too early to take down my tent. Then we'll go in, get something to eat, and see if we can find Sean eventually. New modern church. There's the road I think goes up to the car park. As we are on the high road still. Yeah. I guess you can walk here too. And there's a house that's fallen down with partially thatched roof, and then there's a thatched roof beside it that looks like it's someone's living in it or renting it out. Trying to find where these 7 churches are. I know when I was up on top of the hill, you look down, it looked like it was right beside you. It's the deception of distance, you know. But I don't think it's too much farther. I think maybe after this hill we go up and down, I think it's to the right, and then we make our way down the lower road along the water. I think we'll find out. Stay tuned, keep watching to see where the seals are and where these 7 churches are. Handy little map, and the lower road will come up to the main road on the right, but we have to keep going straight a little bit further to get to the 7 churches and then come back. So we're not lost, thanks to the handy little map that I got from the Joe Waddy bar. So we'll see, we'll just keep going and make our way to the 7 churches, see what that looks like, do a little film on it, and then we'll walk back down the lower road, see our little seal friends. Should be interesting. Let's keep going. Some nice ruins, and someone has a nice mobile with the sea view looking out, and then look at the trail, the stone walls, the way they go cascading through the mountainside or hillside. And then to the right we have this, let's see, speckled with houses along the coast. A couple of cows grazing. And heading towards 7 churches, wherever they may be. I haven't seen the lower road yet to go to the right, so unless we missed it, I doubt it. I don't know, we'll see. Well, my phone just told me I've just done 10K and it just turned 8 o'clock in the morning with my backpack. So we're getting a workout anyways. But then the thing is, I have to go all the way back to the thing, and then it's a fair walk into the town. So wonder if they have transportation around just to scuttle you around, because I think after this I'll be pretty tired considering the lack of sleep and lack of food right now. So let's just keep going to find this lower road. Came to this, looks like a little well, like the holy well or whatever. Seems to be the way it's carved in the ground and that. Although I don't see any religious relics or I don't think it's just something to have a drink. Anyways, what I'm going to do, seeing as we're over 10K and it's only 8 o'clock, I think I'm gonna call it a day on the 7 churches. I'll put a picture of what the 7 churches looks like up here on the screen for you if you want to go see it. I've seen it before twice and it's just ruins of an old church and that. So
how you doing?
Hi, how are you?
Hello.
And I think we're gonna take the low road down to go towards the seals. I wonder if this is the, no, that's going to someone's house. Like I said, it's not a great map I have. You know, it's just one that looks like it's hand drawn. So I don't know if it's accurate 100%, drawn to scale, because we've been going forever, so it seems. Well, it's about 2.5 hours almost. Little brainchild of mine. I was looking at the thing, I said, why not use the Google Maps? So I think this is a little tiny road that I can get down to the small road to get to the seal viewpoint. It didn't have the 7 chapels or 7 churches on it on the Google Maps when I looked at it, but it did have the viewpoint for the seals. So I'm gonna chance my arm. It said that I should be able to take this down to the lower road and then turn to the right, and it should be just on the left. And then we can make our way back towards civilization and get started with the rest. But stay tuned if we get here. See how it goes. There's your man. This is your man I saw in the shop yesterday getting Galveston.
Hello.
Hello, how are you? The lower road, keep going straight?
Oh, that's a nice road.
Yeah.
And you go bring you down to the low road.
Okay.
The sea, well, you won't see seals now.
No.
Until the tide goes out.
Okay.
They go out, yeah. But when the tide, the seals stand there back and
Okay.
That's
Over there. Okay, well, I'll go my way down there. I've been up walking since about 4:30 this
Where you
morning.
staying?
I'm staying at the glamping. I was camping last night.
Oh, you're back in Corona.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Originally Montreal, but I live in Wexford,
Oh, yeah.
Loch Gorman.
You're from America, maybe?
No, Canada.
Oh, Canada. Oh, yes, I was I was over there about 50 years ago in Boston, and
Yeah.
we went with the Boston Gaelic Society. We were half player, and we had the bus, and we went down to Quebec.
That's where I'm from. Quebec is nice.
When I wasn't drinking, I used to have that Pioneer, but I'm drinking now for the last 9 years. No, since 1981, but I was 9 years here since I started drinking. But
Yeah.
I love to go. I'm 89 and I love to go
89?
for a few pints. I even walked down there and took a room. I asked a little bit too long. 2 miles now, it's all right for me.
Oh.
But I'm going to finish the story. I was telling you something. It goes like that now. Yeah. Oh yeah, Canada.
Yeah.
I had with another man with him in bed, and there was another. He was laughing. He was shaking the bed when I went down. I fell asleep, and I started shouting and fighting with somebody. Well, there beside me, he was shaking the bed. He used to look at me and laugh. The one I didn't know, but yeah, and that's how it goes. And we visited kind of something miracle there. They were going to build a church there,
Yeah.
and they were frozen over miraculously.
Yeah.
And they cast the stones across. And St. Anne and another sorcery. Oh yeah, very interesting.
Very
Yeah.
Very good. I'm just walking around for the last couple
very
hours.
nice. Well,
Very
you
nice.
need a dry weather here because there's no shelter.
Well, yesterday was terrible. It was wet. damp.
Well, it wasn't, it was drizzle, kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
But today now I'd say, but I don't like the moon.
No.
When we see it like that, bad sign.
Bad signs. Okay.
You need to have like that. So, well, look, nice to talk to you.
Nice to talk to you.
Yeah.
Take care. Geez, fair play. 89. So, he says we might not get to see the seals because the tide will be out. But we'll walk that way anyways. We're having to go back to our shelter, and my feet are getting sore. Don't fancy doing over 20k today by 12. I'm not on the Camino. There's a nice little doorway into the backyard. Jeez, 89, working away there. Hardy man. So we'll just keep going when I get to the lower road to where the seals are. Go on these little adventures, you meet people like that, interesting people, have a good conversation. That's why I got up this morning, headed out. If I would have headed out later on the day, I might have saw the seals, but I would have missed the old man there. So everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. He doesn't like the moon though, he said. The moon wasn't facing right, so I'm sure he knows a lot more about the weather. Walking down up towards the sea. I just saw a car drive by, our van. So we're getting close to the lower road. So I'm walking though. You really smell the sea air. Salt. A little bit of dead fish maybe even. That has a distinct smell. Now fish would have washed up on shore. Mussels died. All sorts of stuff. But we're almost near the road. I could sort of see where the trail is. It's hard to make out with the rocks. But we have a fair walk ahead of us. I think we'll be close to the 20k today. That's even without the heading to town once or twice to try to find Sean and get something to eat at Joe Waddy's and maybe do some souvenir hunting. I saw they had a patch, a little expensive yesterday, for $7.95 with a patch for the Aran Islands to go on my backpack. I wasn't going to get it, but after walking 20k with my backpack, I think it deserves it. It deserves a place of honor on the backpack. So we'll go pick up that. See if they have a sticker for my laptop too. I like to collect stickers to put on the front of them. And away we go. Turn it down till we get closer to the main road. We're approaching the lower road. In between these high rock walls. Now they probably protect you from the wind and the rain. So they have dual purposes, not only just for livestock. We'll make our right-hand turn. Away we go. So yeah, it would have been a lot further to go to the 7 churches, so I'll skip that today. Unless we get a unless we get a one of those rides, guided tours, but I don't see the reason. Like, we've seen most of it that I wanted to see anyways. I'd rather show it myself as opposed to being instructed by guides. Guides are fun if you're with family and you want to just learn some history and that, but I prefer learning it by seeing it and reading up and Googling it as we go. And a lot of the vloggers I follow that I like, the likes of Gabriel and Harold and all the other ones, even like there's the German lad and the Belgium guy. They don't really tend to get guides very often. And like myself, I got it once in Nepal, in Kathmandu, in Durbar Square, and it wasn't a great experience personally, but I prefer just going on my own. Let me know in the comments what you think. The Seal Observatory, you can see it coming up, the little porta cabin there, and then they have the binoculars, or it's a monocular really, I think it's one eye, I don't know. And I guess they reside on the end of that arm of the water. So he said you won't be able to see them right now because the tide's out in, so it's only when they come out they get a better view. But here's the viewpoint anyways, and we'll keep trucking. We still have about an hour's walk, I think, till we get back to our place where we're residing. Today will be the glamping pod. So looking forward to that. Getting a nice shower, maybe a little nap, something to eat. So drink and sweet shop, Sea Colony Lookout Point. We'll take a look, see if we can see anything. I doubt it though. Oh yeah, so they would be out here, I guess. It's a periscope. And you put in 1 €2 coins. Don't see any seals even floating around. Oh well, we'll keep going. The show must go on. And I need a rest. Old ruin as we walk. But I bet you that's not even that old, maybe. Maybe 100 years old or so. I don't know. It doesn't look as old as some of the other ones. And we're just... Oh, you can see a seal there. I don't know if you see his head popping up. See if I can zoom in with the GoPro later on editing. I try it with my camera. With the GoPro, but I see their noses popping up all over the place. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there is a colony here. Just can't see it because of the tide being in. We'll just keep walking towards Sawalia. our home for the night. Google Maps, and I have about an hour walking left to do till I get to my glamping and camping area. So it's 9 o'clock now, so it'll be about 10 o'clock. So I started at 5:30 roughly. So 4.5 hours of walking around exploring. That's a fair day. It's, you know, almost Camino-ish. You know, so what I'm gonna do when I get back to there, I'll take off my backpack, put it in the office, go to my tent and take down my tent, put it back in the office, and then we'll go down and explore the town, which is only about 1.5 kilometers away. And then we'll get something to eat and see if we can find Sean. Quest for Sean continues, part 44. We still have a fair way to go. You see where the road travels? Goes all the way up there. That's where we have to go to the end and then turn left, I think, and then straight again. So it's been a good walk, refreshing, and challenging it too with the distance in it. Plus all with the old backpack here. Still doing well. Feet are getting a little tender, you know. They're not Camino shape. And we'll keep plugging along. And we'll get to the glamping and camping place. And we'll put away the tent. And then get our day started. Just so you know, that sign says Chimpo Kieran. So it's St. Kieran's Church and Well, Holy Well. And you can see the remnants of it just up on the hill there. I am on a mission to get back to my my home base, so I'm not going to climb it, but it's just the ruins anyways. But here it is. So if that's on your list, you know, and it's on the lower road, it's not as bad. So if you got one of those bikes now, you'd be here in no time. So now we'll just keep walking along the water. 0.6 kilometers left. One more hill to climb. It's not that bad. Just my feet are a little raw underneath. My legs are fine. My energy level's fine. You know, we did a lot of walking so far, but just my feet are getting sore. Didn't really take a break. Normally after, you know, 5-6K, you'd stop, you take off your boots. But wasn't planning on doing the old Camino thing, so let's keep going. See up ahead, but right on the shoreline, there's the glamping pods. So we can see it now. It's still a little bit away, but at least it's always good for the morale when you see the finish line coming up. Well, the first part of the finish line today. My work is not done. We have lots of stuff to do today, but I think we accomplished quite a bit today. So remember, if you're liking this, please hit the subscribe button. It helps. I know when people do that, you just don't do it, but it costs nothing. It really helps me. And also hit the like button, please. Also free, and just helps me out. Okay, we'll keep going. And next time I'll turn on the camera, we'll be at the glamping part and we'll take away the tent. Don't know if this is right. It said turn left for a bit and then right before the water. There's a couple little doggies, sheepdogs ahead of us. See them? Looks like they're more afraid of us than, you know, sometimes with dogs you never can be sure. Okay. It says we'll turn this way for a wee bit and then take a right. And then right again at the water. And it should be just past the glamping part. Okay. Alrighty. And there's there's the water. It says turn right by. And that'll bring us to the glamping pods. Right there. So, it is a route. Not well traveled, I'd imagine. Not too many people get up at 5:15. We by about 5:30 to do like a 4.5 hour walk with a backpack on Inis Mor. But we discovered a bit of stuff, met an interesting gentleman, and let's just keep plodding along till we get to the glamping pod. Proper hiking trail. As long as you can see it to the right, following it along. It's in between like different growths and plots for they keep animals in, and you have the stone walls everywhere. So I seen a sign that said back there, no feeding like the animal. I think they didn't want you to feed. So obviously people do walk this trail. It was on Google Maps. It wasn't on the paper map I got, but that map wasn't really 100% accurate. So I think we just follow this path up, and hopefully we'll be turning right soon, right to the water, and then right again, and we're in our home place. Easiest path to take. So if you were, it would have been, it says it was faster to go this way by Google, but if you would have stayed on the road and went up to the Joe Waddy's restaurant bar, and then turned down, it would be all road and all downhill, smooth. This was zigzaggedy through, you know, the fields, and I'm still not there. I can see it, but no, definitely if you're looking to get to the glamping from after doing that walk, the hike, definitely take the road. Even though it says it's less kilometers or whatever, it's not. Okay, so I relaxed. I got my coffee in. They had one of those Nespresso machines or whatever. Really good coffee, €2. Took my boots off for a while, chilled. Then I did the task of taking down the tent. That was actually very easy. It took me longer to walk to the place where the tent is and back than take it down. It came down real simple. Folded up. I have it all ready to put in my backpack tomorrow. It's a decent tent, just the weather, the wind. Now there is 2 straps that they gave me with it, but didn't have any idea where they would be attached to. So maybe it was my fault, I don't know. I don't think so though. The wind was knocking it down until I moved it. So we're gonna make our way into town, Calillion, and maybe some souvenirs. It feels a lot lighter without the backpack on. So I looked at my phone, and I did over 20K this morning. That was all before 10 o'clock. So fair play, fair play. So now we're just gonna go into town, do some shopping for souvenirs, maybe see if we can find Sean, then head up to Joe Waddy's place, have something to eat, maybe a couple of pints, and head back to the glamping place for 3 o'clock when they check in, have a shower, and then we'll go back to Joe Waddy's later on this evening for dinner, and they have live music. So that's sort of the agenda. See if it turns out that way. Like I say, we plan these things, but you know, it doesn't always happen. So let's make our way in. If you watched yesterday's previous vlog, I don't know if I'm gonna have it all in one long one or a couple of short ones, but look at how nice it is here now. The ferry's just in, the beach, and then the sun, bike hires. There's about 3 or 4 bike hire places. There's one there, there's one right if you get off the ferry. There's also one just around the corner here. There's several places, so you don't have to get the first one. And from what I hear, you can bargain away, because it depends how long you're going to be here. And that, I think a normal bike is about 20, and if you want an electric bike, I think it's 40 for the day. So it's kind of expensive, but you know, if you want to get around easy, you always try to bargain. Like I said, wait till the crowd leaves from the ferry and then do the negotiating if you have time to kill. So now we're just gonna go to look at the souvenir place first, and then we're gonna get something to eat, and then we'll find Sean, hopefully. Patch, and I got a little fridge magnet for Emily to put on the fridge. The patch said $7.95, but he gave me to for $5.95, and then the fridge magnet was a $5, so $10.95 it cost me. So happy days, I saved €2. But we'll keep going, see if we can find this elusive Sean. Do you have any discount Irish shirts that says Aran Islands?
Well, they're not all that expensive. We have combination, like if you buy 2, you get a discount, or so. Yeah, just go in and have a peek, I guess.
Take a look.
Yeah.
Let's take a look. I just want a t-shirt. $14.90, so €15. I wonder. I don't need 3. Jeez, one's enough for me.
Well, how about gifts? What about the people you
bought,
like?
No, I don't like that many people. I bought one here 5 years ago, and it was on special. I think I paid a tenner for it.
Well, 5 years ago, you know, the prices have
And
doubled since.
and it lasted
and we
me
only put it up 5 years,
forever.
not 20.
No, that's okay. If it's so, these are all like $14.90, right?
Yes.
That's not too bad. That's
Well,
not
we
too
do have
bad.
some for 20, which are nicer, actually. This one.
You're trying to upsell me.
Limited
You're trying to
edition.
upsell me.
But they're very nice, like soft, and, you know, and pretty colors. Well, these are. Yeah.
These ones are, I like these, but you have them in like extra large, like a big size, or
Sure,
just, I like them loose and baggy.
Yeah, you have up to normally 2XL and 3XL.
2XL or X,
3XL.
yeah, XL would be good.
XL,
me,
sure.
yeah.
But like, do you mean American XL? So maybe a double X in these ones? Like something like this, or even we have 3XL.
No, I don't need 3XL. I hope to be losing weight now. No, maybe just XL for me.
Just XL.
Yeah.
All right. Well, depending on which one, we have XL
Yeah.
sizes.
Um,
It's just a bit of a. That's a bit of a mix.
do you have one with the
Do you want the Cura?
curl? Yeah, please. If you have.
No. Let me have a look at on the other side. So we can just go normally. It's normally.
Got to be somewhere hidden. No.
Try the fabric? Or there's Cura in different color. The green or the green. This one.
The that other color, the one in the back would be nice. Not that one.
Yeah.
The,
It doesn't have XL either.
no.
So try the double, no? Would be-
There's an XL here.
would be a good fit. Oh yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
All right. The last XL is yours.
There you go. I think that'll be it. That's fine. Change my scope. These ones, I might get one for Ronan and one for myself.
So
I might
you-
match
this
it.
one and this one you can be matching.
That's what I was
With the
thinking.
little guy.
Yeah,
Or girl.
my grandson, yeah.
There's a big house.
So I think I'll do that one instead. There we go.
So right here.
Put that back there.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, I'll get these two now. So we did get 2 in the end.
Yep.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, your hat's cool.
Thank you. Oh, tired. So Sean, the elusive Sean,
Elusive Sean.
Cowwheel Sean.
I'm not confused. I tried Joe Max pub actually. Yeah, he could be having a pint before the boat.
Joe Max.
Joe Max, you know,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
pub around the corner.
Could I buy a pint and keep it on tap and give it
can.
to him next time?
Yeah.
Just,
No problem.
I haven't recorded that I did buy it for him, so
Yeah.
just because I tried about 5 times, honestly, and he's an elusive man, and now he's gone for the day. He's going to be leaving on the ferry for the day, so I don't know if I'll see him. If I do see him tomorrow, I'll still buy him a pint, maybe an extra one. We'll see. But anyways, here we go. The pilgrimage has arrived. The elusive Sean, Cowell Sean.
How you doing?
It's Misha Mihal. No, I met a chap in Galway City because I hitchhiked from Wexford Saturday.
Yeah.
Stayed in the hostel. I went and had a pint, and a guy named Danny. He said he was here
Danny,
last week,
Yeah,
and he
I know
missed
Danny.
you.
Yeah.
So he gave me a $5. He said, I want you to go buy Sean a pint. So I've been here like 4 times yesterday, kept missing you, and then now I finally found you. Here, we'll take a screenshot there. So
sure, no worries.
we found him. Dad, Sean's getting his pint. Thank feck. Anyways, perseverance.
Yeah.
So I'm delighted that challenge is successful. So I had a pint of Guinness. He had his Carlsberg. Now he's off to the ferry. So it's 12 o'clock-ish. All right, picked up a Monster and a chicken roll just with some butter and mayonnaise. $5.20. A little more expensive at home, but then for €7 or something. I need the energy drink because I'm flaking after the day we've had so far.